I welcome all of you to another maths lesson. Very good morning. Assalamu alaikum. In the last lesson, we discussed the nth term of an AP. I think you have memorized this formula to find the nth term of an AP. If the first term is A and common difference is D, the formula is AN is equal to A plus N minus 1D. Okay. I told in the last lesson, we can divide the chapter arithmetic progression into 3 parts. And the first part, introduction and terms of arithmetic progression, like a common difference, first term, okay. And the second part, the nth term formula and its application. And the third part is sum of terms of an arithmetic progression. Okay. And we are still in the second part, nth term of an AP. We didn't finish it. We derived the formula and we discussed some applications. One application to find a term in a specified position. A second application, if a term is given, to find its position in given AP. And third one, we can use this formula to check whether a given number is a term in a given arithmetic progression or not. Today we will see some more questions from this topic, the nth term of an arithmetic progression. So question is, for an arithmetic progression, fifth term is 16, 16, and eighth term is 25. Two terms are given, not in the beginning. Okay, in some positions, some terms are given, and the question is to find the progression. Okay, I shall repeat the question. For an arithmetic progression, the fifth term we can denote by A5. The fifth term is given, A5 is equal to 16, and the eighth term we can denote by A8. Eighth term is given that 25. And the question is, find the arithmetic progression. We want to form the progression. Okay. So similar question you can expect. Need not be the fifth and eighth terms. Sometimes some other terms in some other positions may be given. You will be asked to find the progression. Okay. So the technique is, we can apply the formula, the nth term formula. We know that AN is equal to A plus N minus 1D. Using this formula, we can calculate the first term and common difference, then we can form the progression. Okay, so here you look, A5 is 16. So if you take AN as A5, okay, we can write this. So we take AN as A5. So we can write here A5 is equal to A plus N minus 1D, right? A plus N minus 1D. So A plus N means fifth term, right? N means 5, the position number. Okay. So 5 minus 1 into D. D, we don't know D. Okay. So here we can simplify this term. A plus 5 minus 1 D means 4D, right? So you can simplify this step as like this, A plus 4D. And that is given that 16. A5 is given that 16. So we can write here equal to 16. Okay. Look what we did right now. The fifth term and eighth terms are given. So we wrote A5 is equal to 16 and A8 is equal to 25. And we know the nth term formula, AN is equal to A plus N minus 1D. So we can write A5 is equal to A plus 5 minus 1D, because in the position of N, here it is 5. So we can substitute 5 for N. So A plus 5 minus 1D become A plus 4D, that is equal to 16. And similarly, we can write A8, the eighth term. So A plus, what will come? A plus?
8 minus 1D.
8 minus 1D, okay? So that is equal to A plus, yes, A plus 7D. A plus 7D, that is equal to 25. Here you can see two equations, pairs of equations. Okay, and in these two equations there are two variables, a and d. If you get a pair of equations with the two variables in power 1, okay, and not square, okay, there is no a square, there is no d square, okay, these are single powers are 1, okay, and then if you get such two equations, you know how to solve them, okay, you know how to solve pairs of equations. So here you can use the subtraction method or elimination method. So you can give the second one as number 2 and first one number 1. So if you subtract 2 minus 1, if you subtract 2 minus 1, equation number 2 minus equation number 1, what will you get? A minus a is 0, right? And 2 minus 1, right? And not 1 minus 2, 2 minus 1. So 7d minus 4d.
3D.
So 3d is equal to 25 minus 16. 25, 9. So d is equal to 9 by 3. So d is equal to 9 by 3 is 3.
3.
Yes. So we got the common difference, and you know how to do the next step when we solve a pairs of equation. So this value of d you have to substitute in any of the equation 1 or equation 2. So I substitute the d is equal to 3 in equation number 1. So equation number 1 will become a plus 4d means 4 into d is 3. So a plus 4 times 3 is equal to 16. Okay. So next step, a plus 4 into 3 is 12. 12 is equal to 16. Now plus 12 we can. So a is equal to 16 minus
4.
So a is equal to 4. Now we got the first term and the common difference, 4 and 3. So we can form the progression, right? We start from the first term and we add common difference repeatedly to get the next terms. So our progression is 4, 7, 10, 13, 16, etc. So this is another question you can expect. So in any arithmetic progression, two terms can be given from any two positions. You will be asked to write the progression. Okay. So I hope you understood this.